Oh, 1 second. Lo and behold, I was muted the whole freaking time. I thought I was talking. Surprise, everybody, we're doing art. We're doodling. So we aren't playing GTA 5. No. Refresh your screen. The title should be updated in Twitch. I updated it, but for whatever reason, the third-party program that I use to update all my titles on all 5 of the streaming platforms, they simply did not update Twitch. I don't know why. It updated YouTube, it updated Picardo, it just didn't update Twitch. So for whatever reason, it just didn't go. I apologize. I thought I was talking to y'all for a good minute, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. So today we're going to be doing some doodles, and I kind of got some practice, a little bit like warm-up stuff going on right now on my screen. I'm going to erase this and probably do a new startup warm-up. But no, I'm trying to reboard a storyboard thing I did a little while ago. And I was just talking about it before I realized that I just didn't actually record my audio just a few seconds ago. Nor could you hear the music. So idiot me. So let me show on screen what exactly I'm trying to reboard today. And it's not necessarily like going to be a whole lot of boarding. Just kind of like a quick little, let me show you. I'll load it here. It's a funny skit that I put together a little while back, and we had a voice actor that was nice enough to give me a few of his lines for free, which I disagree 100% that he should have given to me for free, but he's nice enough to do that, and now I can use it in my work now. So let me show you guys real quick what it is I'm talking about. And this is a video that I came up with a long time ago, 2018 I think it says. Yeah, down here, 2018. It was just a funny dumb skit, and it was supposed to be like a weird it was supposed to be a part of a main story that I've been working on. I haven't worked on it in a little while, but I want to kind of start that back up again, and I'll snowball back into it. So if you ever want to watch this on my channel, Mayo Animatic Storyboard, feel free to do it on your own time, but I'll show you guys what it's like. Here, let me just go ahead and pause real quick. And I'll show you guys what it is here, so I'll play it.
No. It's obviously not. Sir, for the 100th fucking time, we do not carry mayo! Ah, stupid fucking dead-end retail job. Go to retail, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Oh, stupid cleaning shit every corner every 2 seconds. I fucking hate this job. Somebody fucking kill me.
So it was supposed to be a really, really, really rough boarding of a scene that I really wanted to put it into a story I've been writing. It was supposed to be a book, but I feel like it's so much harder to imagine the story in a book. And I wanted to start it kind of throwing out random, really crappy boards. And I feel like I've done enough practice to kind of start being able to maybe improve some of this art design a little bit more. I don't know about the bodying. I honestly am so crap at drawing like bodies and everything, but I'm gonna try to redesign it and kind of put a little bit more effort. So we're gonna start from the very beginning, being the first frame being the outside view. I really only do like look how minimalistic this is. It's like the door, the window, and then like the market. I wasn't supposed to be named the market, but I just didn't know I didn't have a name for it. And so I just went, and I kind of had like him angry and like them talking. And so I had like them walking and they were holding hands together. And this one was just like looking back, but it's a total 180 snap back, like neck look. And it was funny to me because I was like looking at this again. I'm like, God, I'm so horrible a design and creating a storyboard, but it give you the rough draft, like it extremely like outline like what's supposed to be happening. So we're supposed to have like our main character come in,
100th
and they're just looking for something
fucking
specific.
time, we do not carry mayo.
And
dead end retail.
the clerk was just pissed off because the person that they were helping was just like trying to get mayo or something. And then like they like, we don't have mayo, like fuck off. But then like the main character brings up a jar of mayo. It was supposed to be the skinny, the funny bit to it. And he looks down and he's just like, oh, fuck off.
I hate this job. Somebody fucking kill me.
Yeah. So that was supposed to be the skit. And it was kind of like a funny little bit that was supposed to add to the storyline. So yeah, it never really like, I never really did much with it after, and I want to kind of like work on it a little bit. So with that being said, that's what we're going to work on. We'll do a little bit of sketching here and there. So yeah. So sorry if you guys came for the GTA 5 content. I know that's what I'm usually doing. I really like doing that, but today I just felt like a doodle mood, and I doodle a lot, but I don't doodle in public as much anymore. So I just wanted to, try and get that out there a little bit more. Before we do start, though, I just wanted to throw out there, since I haven't done it in a while, if you guys don't know me very well for my art and instead just know me for my doodling and so on and so forth, there's a lot of content that I have made in my past and a lot of fan art that I have featured on my website. You can go to tyfoxy.com or tyfoxy.art, and either one should take you to the website. I've had people tell me there's issues with it. I'm working with the company that hosts it to try and figure out why it is that some places in the world just simply do not get my reception for my website, because it works perfectly fine for me. And it's not hosted locally, so I wouldn't understand why it doesn't work. But I will work with people to work if it doesn't work for you. But tyfoxy.com. So if you guys didn't know about that, now you do. So we'll get started right into it. Honestly, there's not too much else to really talk about. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, and I'm really eager to get into this. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna have this animatic in the background. And I only have one monitor right now because in order for me to draw, I have to have it on one monitor, and I can't. I can't really draw with two screens. It just makes my sensitivity too crazy. So with that being said, we're just going to get rid of all these beans here, and we want to make demarket. So in order for me to reanimate this, I really want to make this frame just like a still frame here. I'm going to go ahead and keep playing my music because it's going to drive me insane. I just realized. Lo-fi, gotta love it. So we gotta make the window. And I have a steadier hand than I used to, so hopefully that'll also attribute to what I'm doing here today. It might be a little bit slanted. I'm not using like a ruler or anything, so I do apologize for all you OCD freaks out there that are gonna be like, why? Please draw straight line. It is unbearable. I know. But we're human. Straight lines aren't really something we can necessarily draw it without the aid of something else. Unless you're like the professor who draws a perfect circle on that chalkboard. He's a cyborg in disguise. So we all know this. This is a conspiracy theory 101. Okay, so we got our window, and now we got to decide where the floor is. And I'm gonna throw it down here. Let's say about like a foot and about an inch on the paper. You see how it's all crooked now? It's kind of hard to draw straight lines. Trying to make it straight. So that's why you kind of do a bunch of tufts. Because that way you can at least kind of work off those tufts. I would use a ruler right now or something to just keep it straight and just do one giant line. But that's for losers. And I'm a winner. So we'll just leave it at that. It's not going to be like a straight line. I just needed reference point, so we can kind of get an idea. That way it kind of gives a viewer a much more still image of what's going on. We'll make this like a sidewalk, so then we'll try to space these out as evenly as possible. There you go. Sidewalk, ladies and gents. All right, so we want to make a door. It's the next thing on our agenda. And do we want to make it a double door or something? It's a mini market, so well, it's a market for crying out loud. So let's make it like right on the edge. It gives me OCD. Like I kind of don't like how not symmetrical or how straight or uneven these lines are. It's a storyboard. It's not going to be perfect. That's something that a lot of people gotta know. Gotta say it out loud. A lot of people, including myself, because I swear to God, really bad at keeping myself sane when it comes to these. Okay. So we're gonna draw like a push bar on the door, push pull, and then we're gonna kind of draw like the door handle thingy, a little push pad. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. We got the door. Woo! That's looking a lot better than the last one. I'll say that much. So, now we got to draw the characters inside having an argument. So for this, though, I want to kind of make like a vague interior. So like the windows usually in a mini market kind of have like the counter somewhat adjacent to it. And we'll throw it down. And then we'll just like say, I guess we could kind of make it resemble like a 24/7. You know what I mean? Like in GTA. It's got a door in the back. And then like it's got like a counter. And then he's got like a couple of like machines back here for drinks. I assume like this is the slushy maker. Slushy. Slushy. You know, just put like a cup someone left there because, you know, there's a lot of those assholes. You just leave cups on the fucking machine and just leave their thing. Like change their mind last minute. Like, oh, never mind. I don't really want it anymore. I'm just gonna leave it here. You know, you ever be one of those? You ever be one of those people? Okay. And so then we'll just kind of leave it at that. Like, there doesn't need to be a whole lot of detail to this, honestly. I'll say like there's like maybe a napkin dispenser or something. It's a napkin dispenser, whatever. We'll call it napkins. The napkin dispenser. We'll say naps. We'll put on their naps. You can't see it because it's pixels, but I can see it. Hold on. Naps. Napkin. You can't even read it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't have to read it. Napskin. Napkins. Who said you had to read it? Nobody was asking you to read it. Nobody said you had to do reading today, boss. Thank you so much for the follow. Who was it? Who did it? Dashy Dobbs won. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Where's the button to do the big move? Is it this one? Nope. Big boof. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There, I was looking for it. It so happens that Corsair has a lot of different keyboard profiles, and I always shuffle through them on accident while I'm playing video games. So whenever I try to hit the button that's supposed to do it, sometimes it doesn't work. So I have to find the right keyboard profile. It's really annoying. You know? You're just really annoying. You ever just find something really annoying? Okay, anyway. So I'm gonna look back at my last one. And the character in the left, there we go. I was like, why wasn't it drawing? The character in the last one, he had his hands. We're gonna draw like a body. He's got like his body's a ball. He had his hand, one right here, and one right here. And it was more like he had his arms out. How do I get him to lean? I wonder. Hold on. So his head probably needs to be farther out over the counter, and then his body being like be out here. There you go. You see, like he's reaching over or something. So he's like reaching over, got his hands out here. Let's just give him a little pause for now. And then he's like, he was upset in the last one. So he just has like little nostrils. I don't know what he is. Honestly, I haven't decided in the story like if he's like a dragon breed or like what are the purpose of the noses. But I have to come up with each one of the characters, so bear with me when it comes to this character. Hi Ty, Foxy Foo. What's up, Danny? It's Lee. Hi Lee. I gotta go. Bye. Goodbye, Lee. Thank you for dropping by. So anyway, I got his nose. And so give him a little bit of a meaner look this time. And his ears, I don't remember how his ears were. His ears were pointy. I remember when I was designing him. I think he had horns. Yeah, he had little like stubs. Like stub horns. So he had not pointy ears, but not like roundish ears. So his ears were kind of like that. And then he had, there's a little tiny spider, little horns. Looks like a Chad. Hold on. How much hair did he actually have? I don't remember giving him that much hair. He had like a big tuft. So I had to get rid of the back here because I need to be able to see his hair. So we're going to get rid of his ear that you can't see because of his hair. So there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of color it in a little bit of gray so you can kind of tell the difference between surfaces. And this will just give people a better understanding of what's going on in that picture. When his hair and so on and so forth. Okay. That makes it a lot easier to kind of see what's going on. And then just draw his ear. And what I want to do is I kind of want to make this glass pane tinted. So we'll like tint it, but we're not going to do that right now. I just need to get the interior feel. And so how did I draw the second character? Oh yeah, he was kind of just like in there. So let me do this on another layer, actually. I got to do each character in separate layers, honestly. Because this is going to become a really big hassle when things get in the way of each other. So this guy is kind of facing in that direction, talking to him. So he had I think he was a wolf character. He's kind of like an unnamed extra character. And we're going to completely probably like redesign him. Because honestly, that character was just random extra. So it doesn't really matter how we do that. You know, honestly, when the storyboards are finally like done and so on and so forth, and we get the characters to start like actually having personalities and so on and so forth, I really want to do a Patreon to help me support doing this. So if somebody has like a character that they want to put in there, I can put them in there as like an extra character that fits in with the rest of the story. Probably nothing too colorful. I'll have to really mute down the colors quite a bit, but I'd be willing to do some storyboarding for that to patrons. They're doing a lot of patronage towards my project, so that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. So we're gonna give him like a sweater. And I don't know how valid this storyboard's really gonna be with the story itself. I don't know if I'm really actually gonna include this with the story, so we can kind of go a little more creative with how this character or these characters are gonna look. I want to give him like an eye roll kind of thing. And I kind of want to throw his hand up there. Like, what the hell, man? His thumb is going to be on this side. There you go. Yep. Let's see, here's the bad part. Is now this character... Here we go, hold on. I got an idea. I'll just have to erase the stuff that's behind him. Okay. I just need a good understanding where everything is, so let's just erase everything that's behind him. That way we could see him and not what we don't want to see. It sucks because there's a lot of stuff I have to erase, but this is how you get understanding for the field and everything. Like all the stuff going around these characters. Kind of have to draw what's behind them first in order to kind of get where they are. So for this character, since he's an extra, we don't really care about him too much. We're just going to color him in. So, like color, but we're just going to like gray him in as like just as an extra character in here. I'm just going to say he has mittens on, right? It's cold outside. They're all wearing sweaters. I think that was my insinuation the first time I came around drawing this. So. Plus he's a wolf, so why not the fur coat? Doesn't really matter. And he's almost done here. Okay. And I colored him in before I didn't even do it on a separate layer. I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'd say I'm doing a little bit better with bodies. Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. And coloring his nose a little bit more. I feel like this character needs to be less aggressive. I think we need to like tone him down just a tad. But he'll still be... He'll still be kind of like, what the fuck, man? I told you for the 10th time. You came in my store. There we go. and then we'll give him like a not like a tuxedo, but like a collar shirt or something. Like he's working there. You got a little pocket hole. And little cuffs. Little cuffs. Little cuffs. I'm not even gonna worry about the hands, honestly. The hands are just kind of subjective. Okay. And his ears need to be a little bit longer. Just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot better than what we had before. So well actually, you know what? We gotta make a store front sign, don't we? Let's do that. Hold on. I want to do one of those like you get those, you know, those like it's like an umbrella, like an awning, you know, it's like ones with like these weird cut edges, truffle, whatever. Just want to do something like that. Okay. Honestly, yeah, we'll just stick with these like umbrella pattern, whatever this is. And we'll just kind of like color this in. Let's do it on a separate layer because we learn what that does. Why is there a woman whispering 1, 2, 3, 4 in my ear? Help? Someone? Okay. Get all these circles in. Heck yeah. I don't like how this is like this. Okay, that'll work. Sorry, I'm getting back and forth messages here and there, so I'm just trying to keep up with everything going on. Okay. So the storefront's pretty much done. We did have a couple characters who were walking by. Honestly, I'm just gonna exclude them on this side, on this version of it. I don't really think they're really needed, honestly. So they're just kind of there. And it's just like extra work that I don't need to be really worried about. So that's that scene, and we'll write it down here somewhere. We'll make it in the top right corner. Frame storyboard 1. And the next scene is our main character opening the door. So let's save this. Save as frame 1. And we gotta make a new create new folder, and we gotta do okay, so we saved that one there. Then we're gonna create a new one. Hello. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for, guys, but I'm just letting you know now. It's not gonna be for long. But I thought I'd get a little bit of doodles in. So on this frame, the main character's opening the door. So the first thing we need to do is the hinges. Oh my god. So we need to get the hinges here. Oh wait, it's a double door now, right? Yeah, so okay, so this is just gonna be a second door. And then we're just gonna put like the handle. Right, this scene's gonna be slightly different just due to the fact that we made some changes. Drastically changes the way it's gonna look. So and so then the door over here can just be right here. Is gonna kinda swing open. We're gonna make the like the hinge to the door for the lock. Okay. We have like the door handle going this way. The door's kind of opening. And so this person, our main character here, pushing open the door. So we're gonna kind of have to gotta make their body. They're kind of coming in sideways, so their left hand is me pushing the door open. So thumb is gonna be on this side. I always have to remember where the thumbs are. I'm horrible. Pushing the door open. And they're kind of just confused as to what's going on because they can hear what's going on. So I'll put that there. I think I can do that. I don't remember. They had a hoodie or a beanie or something. A beanie. Ears were kind of rounded, so I don't honestly don't think this character was actually a part of the main story that I was trying to write up. So they had hair tufts, and we had 2 of them, so we're gonna keep it the same. Now we can kind of recognize the same character here. So, oh, what's going on? Party. Thank you, Dino. Thank you so much for the 300 cheers. So sweet. Thank you. What are you drawing? I'm re-storyboarding an old storyboarding animatic that I did a long time ago. And it's on my channel. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. So, yeah, I'm just kind of reboarding it. It's not really a whole lot. I'm just trying to make it different. Kind of like a then, like when my old art style to my like now, to kind of like give a progress to what I do now. So, I'm just reboarding it right now. And what I'm following along on the YouTube video. So if you go to my Discord, you'll see the video that I'm working on. It's named Got Mayo, I think it was. So I'm just kind of working frame by frame the same way I did it before. And I'm just trying to see if I can make it any better. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Okay, sorry about that. I gotta take a sip out of something. Hold on. Okay, apologies. So yeah, I'm just re-storyboarding, essentially, or at least I'm just trying to do the same storyboarding, but like with a more improved style. So with more progress here done. So I can't remember. Their sweater was kind of like whatever. I didn't really draw too much details into the sweater. So this time we'll put a little bit more into it.
As you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body.
We'll just kind of a little bit more. And we'll make their ear a bit more here. I don't remember their beanie. A little bit more. I kind of did something like this, so we'll just keep it the same.
And galactifies the galaxies. You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
What is this guy talking about? I'm like, I don't know, not even paying attention to what he's saying. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, so he did come in a little bit sideways. Just trying to struggle to. He kind of pushes the door open. He, she. I really don't have a specific listing for this character, like what's going on. So let me fix the arm angle just a little bit. I'll make a chub arm. They're wearing a sweater, so it doesn't really matter. And their hands coming out of there. So that'll be the roughest rough that we'll probably get roughed here. Rough. Um. So yeah, we'll keep it at that. I don't really like the eyes. I'm gonna redo the eyes here, and hopefully we'll come up with something better. That right eyes would be fine. I just need this one to be redone. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just making sure I'm looking at this right. Hold on. Okay. So that's the first two frames. The second thing I want to draw here is the window, because as you come in, the window's right there. Right. So the window's gonna be right there, and the desk is a little bit farther that way. So I'll kind of keep drawing these. Just a little little wing there. Little makeup wing, hell yeah. Okay. So that'll work. That'll do. Number 2 frame, I say, is pretty good. What the hell? 2. Hold on. 2. Wait. 2. Wait. 2. Hey, universal number 2. Okay. Okay. Save as. Got Mayo folder. We want to do it. Frame 2. There we go. There we go. Frame 2. So frame 1 is out here. You can see healing. And then frame 2 is the main character that we're looking at, kind of entering. I didn't really clarify if the doors were like glass or anything, but it don't really freaking matter, does it? It doesn't freaking matter. It's a freaking storyboard. Frick, man. Frick. So the next frame is the main character kind of walking on and seeing the commotion going on. So we'll do the third frame, and I think that'll be in the end of my third frame there. The new third frame. Okay. So first thing we want to do, the desk. Shitty desk. It's lopsided. Oh my god. Rotate. Look at that. Wow. I totally drew it super straight. Straighter than straight. So freaking cool. Okay, so that's the desk. It is right next to the window. So the window's right over here. It's gonna go this way. It goes this way. And this guy's like wall. Oh, well, see, here's the issue. I have to kind of make the window somewhat adjacent to this wall. So I have to kind of make this so it makes sense. Trust me, I'm not really good with my surroundings here. My spatial awareness, I think, is what it's called. Really bad at it. So that's something I have to really have good practice on, I think. I understand it. I just shitty at it. Okay. The main character is over here. Or not the main character, but the other character. He's over here leaning. Still having a conversation with the guy who wanted mayo. He's over here. This other character, this extra, I think he was a little bit taller. Because this guy's leaning over the desk. It don't make sense. Having a conversation. It's kind of like, well, why not? Why don't you have it? Why don't you have it? Why don't you have my fucking mayonnaise? Where's my mayonnaise? What? I don't know what I was so obsessed about mayonnaise at that time. Like, I don't really care for mayonnaise too much. Like, I'll eat mayonnaise, but like, I don't know. I think the mayonnaise thing was just kind of funny at the time. I was just like, whatever. Mayonnaise. I think his arm was like, yeah. Somewhere out here or something. So, why don't you have mayonnaise, boss? Where's your mayonnaise? I want mayonnaise. Give me mayonnaise. Mayonnaise to me said a million times. Somebody shut me up. Okay, so there's the two main characters. Well, I guess main characters because they were the mains, but it doesn't really fucking matter. I found marijuana in the house. And what the fuck am I listening to? Hold on. Boop. Lo-fi music, man. Swear to God. Okay, and then we'll get to the main character in just a second. Okay. So the main character in this bit was staring over the shoulder, right? We're doing like a over the shoulder camera shot. So I guess that hand really didn't fucking matter. So in this, then his head's gonna be huge because he's closer to the camera, right? Huge because he's closer to the camera, right? Huge. All right. So we're just gonna kind of put like a question mark. This is going on, and they were wearing a wait. I made them wearing a hoodie in this frame, but in the frame before, they weren't wearing a hoodie. So what the fuck even is that logic? Gosh, Ty, you're horrible. So, not as horrible now, though. Okay, so we're going to kind of make the hoodie come down here. Looks like a giant Squidward or something going on. And their beanie kind of stretches around. And then another beanie It goes over. Actually, no, we can't even see it. So it's fine. So there we go. Got that going on for him. Okay. I gotta take a sip out of my tea. Give me a second. Okay, so this character was a wolf, right? So this character needs to have the long, fluffy ears. Yes. We're just gonna do like the rough, fluffy ears because we need to get this guy colored and we need to do it on a separate layer. So this character, I can't remember, had some hair going on. So we gotta kind of emulate that going on here. Hold on. We got the hair going on. I'm gonna say his hands. Oop. Let's say his hands are going to his pockets here. So. Yep. His other arm is kind of sticking out a little bit. He's got his kind of going like, what the hell, man? And this character, this character had like the mean, sharp eyes. He had like the ears thrown back behind him. So we're gonna kind of like, I guess we kind of like. So he has like the. The horns going on, and then his hair. You have like tufts going on too. He did. God, I'm horrible. Hold on. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm weirdly satisfied with that. He's gotta have like more muzzle though. The more and more I look at this eye over here, the more I hate it. So let me just redraw it for the sake of my sanity. And this mouth is gonna annoy me too. I just don't know how I want to go about them at a 2D perspective because it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like I'm used to doing side faces, but I can't obviously because he's got to be in the 3D ish 2D realm. So he's kind of facing in a. Maybe I need a smaller brush. Hold on. Kind of like an anime. Kind of like, no, we got no fucking mail. This is a bit messy. Let me clean up this eye a little bit. Shit, I fucked it up. Ah. Okay. Good thing we have Control Z. God, I don't know what I'd do without Control Z. Control Z is a lifesaver. Okay. Kind of looks like an anime character, honestly. No, I don't have a mail. Brig. Suka bliete. Okay. Okay. And in the last one, the character was just like pissed off, so he's flailing his arms. I'm not gonna do that this time. Why? Because it's not my thing anymore. I might do that later in the future, but not this time. So we're gonna kind of go with exclamation mark, question mark, asterisk kind of looking thing. What did I go with last time? Cash symbol, nice. Percent symbol. So we're gonna go with money, cash, cash. See how that works? Cash, cash. And then what else did I go with? At symbol. Which makes no sense in this context, but whatever. There's nothing to do with it. At symbol. The Sims thing. Okay. Then he also has a collar. Right? And he's got like a button up t-shirt. And he's like, I don't really care what you say, boo. Yeah, the proportions are way off because if I'm thinking about it, the counter, he'd have his upper torso. But you know, just shut up. Shut up. No one doesn't care. Shut up. I need to improve. I know 100% this is completely wrong, but whatever. I know it's wrong, but I just don't feel like it. I'll come back to this frame maybe. I'll probably just do a little bit more work on it, but so what I'll do is I'll kind of like quiet down this layer, and then I'll just come back with he's got a big bubble, smaller bubble, smaller. Boop. And this layer, can we quite louden it just a little bit? And so this character also needs to be grayed out just a tad. Okay. Okay, so we'll go with that, and then we'll just make that the third layer, and I think that'll be the end of the stream, honestly. So we'll call that. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So, on the stream there. I'll see you guys on the next stream.